Today I'm going to be doing this holiday inspired makeup look. So if you want to see how I created it, then just stay tuned. Alright, so first I'm going to go in and just prime my skin. I'm going to use this for Sally Unicorn Essence Primer. And I'm just going to put a few drops all over my face. And then I'll just rub it in. I like this primer because it gives my skin some hydration, but yet still kind of preps it for the makeup that I'm going to put on. Next, I'm going to go in with an eye primer, and I'm going to use Soft Ochre by MAC. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and just apply it to my eyelid. So after that's all nice and blended out, then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. I'm going to keep my eyeshadow really nice and simple for this look, especially since I want the liner and the glitter liner to kind of be the star of the show. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Morphe palette. As you can tell, it's definitely well loved. So I'm going to go in with just this kind of cream shade and just apply that all over my lid just to kind of help set that eye primer that I used. Next, to warm up the crease, I'm going to go in with kind of that peachy tone, and I'm going to apply that just to the crease and then just kind of blend it up towards my brow bone. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of a deeper brown just to kind of deepen out that crease color. So I'm going to take this kind of like warm chocolate colored mixed with this warm brown. So this time I'm applying it a bit tighter into my crease and not really blending as far up and as far in. I want to really keep it on the outer corner, and then when I have less product on my brush, then I'll start to kind of blend it out even more. I'm going to go back in one more time with that big fluffy brush and just blend any harsh lines that there might be. So after I have that all blended out the way I want, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a shimmer shade on my eyelid. I think I'm going to go with this kind of champagne-y rose gold color, and then I think I'll mix a little bit of that gold into it as well. So for this, I'm just taking a flat shader brush, and I'm just kind of mixing the colors, and then I'm going to just pack it onto my eyelid. Now we're going to do our wing liner. I think a lot of people get a little bit nervous when they do wing liner. Honestly, the best thing I can just say is take your time. I really recommend starting off with a gel liner. I like the Inglot number 77. It's just a really smooth, nice gel liner. And with a brush, you can have a lot of control, a lot more control than a liquid liner, I find. So yeah, I'm just going to start off by taking a bit of the gel liner onto the back of the cap. So when I do my gel liner, or any kind of eyeliner for that matter, I like to kind of apply it on the outer half first as opposed to on the inner corner. I find sometimes when I do it on the inner corner that if I make a mistake, it's the most noticeable there. So I'd rather kind of get my start and kind of get the feel of it on the outer corner, because if I mess up there, it's a bit easier to fix. So I'm starting kind of just doing little like dash motions just to kind of get the feel of it and to kind of get some of the product off my brush. So to get kind of a nice sharp wing, I recommend starting from like the lower lash line and going outwards, kind of like you're going towards your brows. So try not to go too up or too down, just kind of nice and elongate your eye. I know it's intimidating, but just take your time, and worst comes to worst, it's makeup, it washes off and you can try again. So now that we have our liner done, then we can go in and add the glitter, which is kind of the fun part. The good thing about this kind of look too is that since we are going over top of our wing liner with a glitter, is that if you did make any mistakes or have any like wibbles or wobbles or it's not as sharp as you like, it's okay. This will end up covering it anyways. So this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Liner, or sorry, Glitter Liner in Midnight Catboy. And I'm just gonna put it right at the very top line of the liner and then just follow it outwards. Okay, so I just went and popped on some lashes, and then I quickly just cleaned up my liner and just sharpened any edges or just made things a little bit darker. Now I'm going to go in with foundation, and for foundation I'm going to use the Hourglass Vanish, what is it? Vanish Stick Foundation. There we go. So I'm going to be using 2 colors to get kind of my correct shade. These foundations are super full coverage and they last all day, at least on my skin, so it's perfect for any like holiday parties or any kind of really glam look that you're going for. And then once that's on, I'm going to just take a stippling brush and then just buff it on in. Next, I'm gonna go in and just bronze the skin. I'm super pale this time of year, so I like to bronze a little more than usual. So I'm just applying it on kind of the perimeter of my face, so the cheeks, the hairline, and then down onto my chin. I also like to blend it down my neck as well. I need a self-tan so bad, oh gosh. I'm just gonna do a little bit of highlighting and contouring. So I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and just use the 2 lighter colors underneath my eyes to help brighten up a bit more. Then I'm gonna go in with the darker shade and just kind of chisel out my cheekbones and give my face a little bit more shape and dimension. So when I contour, I like to start from the top of my cheekbones down. I try not to go too far in towards my mouth, or else it can kind of look a little muddy and like dirty around there. So I just try to keep it more in this general area, and then I blend down, but I also blend it upwards. You never want to blend it down towards like your chin, or else you'll kind of start to look like your cheekbones are lower than they are, and you want them to look nice and high. So blend and then just kind of give a little bit of flick up to help soften any lines that might. And I'm going in with little tiny bits at a time and building up, as opposed to just going in really strong all at once, because it's harder to blend out from there. So just take little bits and keep adding. Next I'm going to add just a little bit of blush, and I'm going to use this blush from Tarte. It's the Party Blush. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. These are some of my favorites. I'm just going to apply a little bit onto the apples of my cheek, and then just kind of blend it into my contour so everything's nice and seamless. I'm gonna go back in and finish up my eyes. I wanna just kind of smoke out my lower lash line just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but just to kind of help make my eyes look a little bit bigger and a little bit more awake. So I'm gonna go in with that kind of chocolate brown color again, just on a flat brush, just so I can get really close to my lash line. And I'm focusing more on the outer half of my eye and then just kind of bringing a little bit in. Now I'm just going in with a bit of a softer color, and I'm just going to use it on a pencil brush and just kind of blend that out and smoke it out a little bit. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight just to help make my skin glow a little bit. So I'm taking my Maybelline Mastercraft highlighter in Molten Gold. And I'm just going to apply it onto my cheekbones and then onto my nose. A holiday look would not be complete without a red lip, at least in my opinion. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite reds, and this is the Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick in the color Lady Balls. I've honestly looked so long to try and find a good red liquid lipstick, and this is one that has never let me down. It's just the perfect true red Christmas color. And there you have it. There's the completed look. I love how classic this is, but still just has like a little bit of fun and glamour to it. I think it'd be perfect for holiday parties, Christmas parties, New Year's Eve, anything like that. I'm gonna try and get a few more holiday videos up before Christmas. So if there's anything that you guys wanna see or any specific kind of videos you want me to do, let me know. Give me some love and comment down below. Thank you.